All right, we have another video here that will be about writing a service call invoice and writing a quote on that service call invoice. So let's go ahead and just get right into our dispatch here. Same thing, let's go hit our status. We are working. We're gonna go down here to the bottom. Service call for no cooling, CFM bad, condenser fan motor bad, parts not in stock locally, must write a quote. Okay, so scenario, we're on a call, found a bad condenser fan motor, and we got to write a quote for it. So let's first start off by writing our invoice. Start off with our HIST. Call for no cooling. Same thing, same format every time. Upon diagnosing, found the following. Hit enter twice. The AC number you're working on. AC number 1. Found bad condenser fan motor. Called multiple local supply houses. None in stock. Unit operating in fan time. All right, so same thing we went over in the other videos. Call for no cooling. Upon diagnosing, found the following. Same standard format every single time. And then what did we find? Found a bad condenser fan motor. What did we do? We called multiple local supply houses, found none in stock. And then how did we leave it? Unit operating in fan only mode at this time. So same thing. How did you find it? What did you do? How did you leave it? Right? Real simple. We're going to do something a little bit differently on this one. So now we're just going to add in our labor. We're here for 2 hours. Made a lot of phone calls. Got to make sure that truck charge is in there. All right, and then actually have a PPE charge, so that way we can keep buying PPE. Search that out. It's $5. And then we have our checkout code. We don't have to put the PT code on here because the unit's not running. So obviously that makes a lot of sense. Manager, we will go with Tim Horner. Time in 3 p.m. Timeout 5 p.m. Like I've said in the other videos, don't really worry about the spacing too much. Something we can fix on our side pretty easily. It doesn't take too long. All right, so there's our invoice. It's pretty simple. Basically, we found a bad condenser fan motor. We weren't able to fix it because there wasn't anything in stock. But now we got to write a quote. So here's kind of the easiest way to go about that. So let's back out of here. And let's go down here to the bottom. Like I said, on Android, it's probably going to be at the top. It's going to be a button called quoting. All right, you're going to see some old pending quotes that are in here. The thing about the quote section, rejected quotes don't show up. And so we do sometimes put those notes in the dispatch or in the customer notes, dispatch notes or customer notes. And that way you guys aren't writing multiple quotes for something that's already done. But we want to write a new quote, so let's go ahead and let's hit the plus sign here. We want to go ahead and add item. History. All right. While on service call, found bad condenser fan motor on AC number 1. Must replace motor, blade, and capacitor. Right? All right. So very simple. What do we find? What do we need to do? All right. And this is where it gets a little bit different. Okay. So we want to save and add. We're actually just going to put a note in here. Right? And we're going to put emailed Kayla at Sigler to request. Email Kayla at Sigler and requested part pricing and availability. Kayla is our contact at Sigler for parts. Andrew always keeps up an updated contact list for any of our vendor contacts. So, well, that says pricing, Anna's availability. That's weird. So, this is basically just a note for Andrew. So emailed Kayla at Sigler and requested part pricing and availability, right? And then we want to go ahead and put our labor in there. We need 4 hours for this one. Pretty standard condenser fan motor repair. And there it is, right? So there's our quote. So once you back out of this, you cannot come back in it. So we're in a position where I'm okay with this quote, right? And I'm going to show you how to exactly email Kayla to get that quote, right? So what we want to do is go back in here to equipment, download all. Is this AC number 1 here? Yes. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and right now I'm just going to screenshot this. Right? I'm going to make it really simple here. And save that, save to photos. Okay, and then I am going to email Kayla. So Kayla should come up at Sigler, part request. Hey Kayla, can I get part pricing and availability, part information, pricing and availability for the condenser fan motor, blade, and cap for this unit. Thanks. All right. We do want to CC Andrew on these, just so he's tied in, so that way he kind of sees what's going on. And then we just want to go ahead and we're going to enter this screenshot that we already got there, and send that in to her. Email Kayla. And now complete out our dispatch. I want to put it to proposal. And we are complete. And that is how you write a quote on a service call.